duct, duct,
덕트, 공기와 같은 유체가 흐르는 통로.
duct, duct, drafty, drafty, drafty,
외풍이 있는.
drafty, drafty, draperies, draperies, draperies,
긴 커튼.
draperies, draperies, ideal, ideal, ideal,
이상적인.
ideal, ideal, order, order, order,
순서.
order, order, preserve, preserve, preserve,
보호하다 유지하다.
preserve, preserve, instrument, instrument, instrument,
악기.
instrument, instrument, acoustically, acoustically, acoustically,
음향적으로 청각적으로.
acoustically, acoustically, aesthetically, aesthetically, aesthetically,
미적으로.
aesthetically, aesthetically, ray, ray, ray,
광선 빛살.
ray, ray, return duct, return duct, return duct,
순환 덕트.
return duct, return duct, emergency, emergency, emergency,
비상사태 위급.
emergency, emergency, waterproof, waterproof, waterproof,
방수액.
waterproof, waterproof, include, include, include,
포함하다.
include, include, acoustical, acoustical, acoustical,
음향의 청각에.
acoustical, acoustical, consideration, consideration, consideration,
고려사항.
consideration, consideration, thick, thick, thick,
두꺼운.
thick, thick, wall to wall, wall to wall, wall to wall,
바닥 전면을 덮는,
wall to wall, wall to wall, heavy, heavy, heavy,
직물 재질이, 두꺼운,
heavy, heavy, sound absorbing, sound absorbing, sound absorbing,
소리를 흡수하는,
sound absorbing, sound absorbing, submissive, submissive, submissive,
순종적인, 고분고분한,
submissive, submissive, theorist, theorist, theorist,
이론가,
theorist, theorist, entrance requirement, entrance requirement, entrance requirement,
입학 요건,
entrance requirement, entrance requirement, retreat, retreat, retreat,
후퇴,
retreat, retreat, associate, associate, associate,
연관시키다,
associate, associate, circumstance, circumstance, circumstance,
상황,
circumstance, circumstance, independence, independence, independence,
독립,
independence, independence, assertiveness, assertiveness, assertiveness,
자기 주장이 강함 단정적임,
assertiveness, assertiveness, persistence, persistence, persistence,
근기,
persistence, persistence, aggressiveness, aggressiveness, aggressiveness,
적극성 진취,
aggressiveness, aggressiveness, confront, confront, confront,
맞서다,
confront, confront, perception, perception, perception,
지각 자각,
perception, perception, status, status, status,
지위,
status, status, optimistic, optimistic, optimistic,
낙관적인,
optimistic, optimistic. Outcome, outcome. Outcome,
결과,
outcome, outcome. Pessimism, pessimism. Pessimism,
비관주의,
pessimism, pessimism. Powerless, powerless. Powerless,
무력한 힘없는,
powerless, powerless. Theology, theology. Theology,
종교적 믿음, 신학,
theology, theology. Distorted, distorted. Distorted,
왜곡된,
distorted, distorted. Attain, attain. Attain,
얻다,
attain, attain. Lottery, lottery. Lottery,
복권,
lottery, lottery. Works, works. Works,
의로운, 행위, 종교적 도덕적, 행위,
works, works. Righteousness, righteousness. Righteousness,
정의,
righteousness, righteousness. Scarce, scarce. Scarce,
희귀한 드문,
scarce, scarce. Short supply, short supply. Short supply,
공급 부족,
short supply, short supply. Buy into a, buy into a. Buy into a,
A를 옳다고 받아들이다,
buy into a, buy into a. Pathology, pathology. Pathology,
사람의 행동에서, 병적 측면,
pathology, pathology. Apocryphal, apocryphal. Apocryphal,
출처가 불분명한,
apocryphal, apocryphal. Consequence, consequence. Consequence,
결과,
consequence, consequence. Have to do with a, have to do with a. Have to do with a,
A와 관련이 있다,
have to do with a. Have to do with a. pressure, pressure, pressure,
압박 부담,
pressure, pressure, intellectual, intellectual, intellectual,
지식인,
intellectual, intellectual. The Pentagon, the Pentagon, the Pentagon,
미국 방송,
the Pentagon, the Pentagon. Conduct, conduct, conduct,
실시하다,
conduct, conduct. Fide, fide, fide,
데이터를 A에 입력하다,
fide, fide. Derive from A, derive from A. Derive from A,
A에서 얻다,
derive from A, derive from A. Way, way, way,
따져보다,
way, way. Digest, digest, digest,
이해하다, 소화하다,
digest, digest. Assure, assure, assure,
확신시키다,
assure, assure. If anything, if anything. If anything,
오히려 어느 편인가 하면,
if anything, if anything. Root cause, root cause, root cause,
근본 원인,
root cause, root cause. Conflict, conflict, conflict,
갈등,
conflict, conflict. Drive, drive, drive,
군대의 공세, 진격,
drive, drive. Working, working, working,
작용 작동,
working, working. Ordinary, ordinary, ordinary,
평범한,
ordinary, ordinary.